Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. And if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can work with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network, to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, the Nigerian Army generals were shocked how Inter-Society, a human rights group, got the information that exposed the Nigerian Army genocide agenda in Biafra land. The Army generals, who are non-Fulanis, claim that their Fulani Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Yahya Farouk, facilitated the monetary payments between the Army generals and the Fulani Nigerian government. The Fulani Nigerian government also promised not to probe their ongoing looting in the military in exchange for the generals to support Buhari's Biafran genocide agenda. The generals are not happy that Inter-Society has exposed the army generals, and the army generals believe that the Fulani Nigerian government sold them out and blackmailed them. My brothers and my sisters, you can say that every day is for the thief, but one day shall be for the owner of the house. The army generals, who are not Fulani, they have not seen anything yet. The Fulani Janjaweed will be the ones that will drag them to the mud. Inter-Society, according to reports, said the authorities of the army deserve commendation for speaking out and wittingly or unwittingly admitting responsibility of the genocide going on in Biafra land. Other than the Nigerian army wittingly or unwittingly admission of operational culpability, the army failed to provide answers to the following 24 critical questions. Number 1. Based on intra- and inter-agency intelligence available to the Nigerian Army, if any, how many groups of unknown gunmen exist in southeast of Nigeria, and what is their numerical strength? The second question, are all the 4,800 arrested / abducted in the past 14 months armed Eastern Security members or unknown gunmen? The third question is, in the unbiased opinion of the Nigerian Army, how many Easterners have been arrested in the past 14 months and where are they? The fourth question, how many of them have been freed, if any, and how many have been handed over to the police, if any, and as legally required? The fifth question, by the extant law in Nigeria, including the Armed Forces Act of 2004, can the Nigerian Army detain, investigate, and prosecute arrested civilian citizens who are not subject to the Armed Forces Act of 2004? The sixth question, going by Inter-Society Special Investigative Report, who and what are the names of those killed or abducted and disappeared in eastern Nigeria in the course of Nigerian Army and Security Forces operation in the past 14 months? The next question is, how many of them were killed and abducted? And the next question again, what are the whereabouts of those abducted and bodies of those killed openly and in custody? The next question, when, where, and why were they killed or abducted? The next question, who killed them and abducted others? The next question, Is it also part of Nigerian Army's role of engagement under the UN system to abduct civilian citizens alive and disappear or kill them in custody? The next question, are they also part of Army's use of force, proportionality of same and legitimate self-defense under the same UN system? The next question, who killed 110 residents at Obigbo in Ị°Ọcha between 21st October and 18th November 2020? The next question, who abducted and bundled away over 700 civilian residents of Obigbo, including over 50 non-menopausal women? The next question, which law authorizes the army to abduct civilian residents of Obigbo in the hours of the blue law and secretly held them for more than 1 year in faraway northern Nigeria without trial? The next question, who sexually molested about 70% of the over 50 abducted Obigbo women? The next question, who killed over 40 of the Obigbo abductees in custody? The next question, who set ablaze or burnt down or razed or destroyed civilian dwelling houses, sanctuaries, or sacred place of worship and their symbols and livelihood in eastern Nigeria in the past 14 months? The next question to ask the Fulani-controlled Nigerian army is, how many dwelling houses, sacred places of worship and livelihood in villages or communities in northern Nigeria have the soldiers of the Nigerian army set ablaze or burnt down in reprisal of killing of soldiers, including generals? The answer there is none. When General Ị°Ọ̇Ɂ during Goodluck Jonathan era were doing that to the Boko Haram terrorists and their supporters, it was the same Fulani North that rose up and made sure he was sacked. The next question is, when has it become a military tradition and art of modern warfare for the army to kill or permanently disappear citizens arrested or abducted alive and taken into custody alive under international rule of engagement in interstate armed conflict involving Nigeria and another? Can Nigerian army or armed forces kill in custody its captured prisoners of war or surrendered rival combatants or wounded others? The next question, when has it become a military tradition or art of modern warfare or policing of turbulent civil space for army to engage in wanton destruction of civilian dwelling houses, including sacred places of worship, especially in eastern Nigeria? The next question, is the present-day Nigerian army truly Nigerian army with compositional reflection of the country's multi-ethnic and religious grouping? The next question, when was the last time the Nigerian army impartially investigated allegations of professional or operational misconduct or gross misconduct against its personnel and superior officer in conformity with the international law principle and complementary and no impunity? Finally, the final question, as the Nigerian army was effortlessly explaining itself, its personnel of the 144 Battalion and at Okwa West in Abia State were busy 2 days or 3 days ago burning citizens' houses and properties in ŁÅZAK community, a boundary community between Abia and Rivers State, over a report of killing of some military personnel in the area by suspected oil thief. My brothers and my sisters, you can say that the Fulani Janjaweed are criminals. They are criminals. IPOB on Wednesday dismissed the Nigerian Army claim on the killing of its members at the camp in Lulu, Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. According to the Army Efulefu Public Relations Director, Brigadier General ȯɁNዀ said on Tuesday the Army dislodged a group of IPOB members, including Eastern Security Network, during a joint operation in the area. However, in a statement issued by IPOB Media and Publicity Secretary Emma Powerful, he said IPOB and Eastern Security Network does not operate any camp in Anambra State. The Nigerian Army are just a bunch of liars. They have committed ethnic cleansing. Instead of them to admit, now they are lying. IPOB also dismissed report of confrontation between its member and the military. IPOB also accused the Nigerian Army of killing innocent people and misrepresentation of facts. The statement reads, IPOB wishes to reiterate that IPOB and Eastern Security Network have no camp in Lilu in Ihiala, local government area of Anambra State. IPOB and Eastern Security Network are non-militant and criminals and don't need any camp in Ihiala local government. IPOB are identifiable and they are all over Biafra land, and IPOB branches in diaspora worldwide. Nigerian security agencies are using the hatred they have on Biafran people, particularly IPOB and Eastern Security members, to unleash cruelty on Biafran people living in these communities where they suspect that criminals are taking refuge. If criminals take refuge in any community in Biafra land, that does not make them IPOB member or Eastern Security Network operatives. IPOB also have not said that there are no criminal gangs in Biafra land. Just like in every other country, even in advanced Western nations, there are criminals everywhere. But IPOB won't accept the tagging of every criminal element found in Biafra land as IPOB member or Eastern Security operatives. Recall that some of these criminals were already mentioned by IPOB leadership sometime during a broadcast. IPOB leadership said these criminals were unleashing mayhem on innocent citizens in some communities. Some of these hoodlums were a creation of wicked politicians in their desperation to discredit IPOB and Eastern Security Network. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.